In a brand new trilogy of error, we get to fight Captain Syrup yet again, but this time instead of employing her alien floaty ship thing from the last boss fight, she instead gets an attack robot out of freaking nowhere. Yes, it's built exactly like the other giant pirates that we've been beating up and down this game from the start, but seriously, an attack robot, and one so badly conceived, because the idea is that the Mecha-Kuri gets charged by being periodically hit by a lightning charge from Captain Syrup's ship. The charge lasts about 12 seconds before the robot completely falls out of charge and basically just stands there as a useless piece of metal. An incredibly stupid robot design, but at least it works a bit for Wario, who throughout the entire boss fight just has to jump over the robot and rinse and repeat until the robot gets staggered by its own movement, and then Wario can hit him for some damage. The fight obviously gets more difficult as time goes on, the robot gets faster, he does some electrical AoEs on the ground, it's all a bunch of nice things. Plus, his ultimate attack is if he hits you with his spike blade, then he just throws you out of the room for an insta-kill in Wario 2 mechanics. It can be an annoying boss fight because Mecha-Kuri moves incredibly fast during the halfway point, and ultimately the hitboxes aren't as straightforward as you would like them to be, meaning that you can get caught pretty easily by something that has such a big hitbox as Mecha-Kuri's spike plate. And ultimately, it's just kind of a dumb boss that doesn't really have a good concept, doesn't really have a good design. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's just kind of mediocre to bad, which is one of the worst places that you can be in a remembrance standpoint. It just gets real annoying after a while. It kind of reminds me of the Shake King boss fight from Wario Land Shake It, where all it is just jumping over an enemy, possibly 9 times in a row while they're moving incredibly fast, and just requiring a lot of split-second, huge jumps, and not a lot of room for error, which just makes it kind of an annoyance overall, especially since it could take a long while in comparison to Wario Land 2's other bosses to actually defeat, meaning it's pretty much a slog throughout the whole thing. And one I would not like to revisit anytime soon.